Okay, so it's about 7 p.m. I'm in a small town of Glasgow, Virginia. This is basically the town. Very tiny. So we've just done a resupply, so huge bag full of food for 5 days. Because the next place that we need to get to is a bit of a walking distance. So there's a couple places between, but it's not easy to get to. So we decided to carry 5 days of food. Here we are, back on trail. Yesterday we hiked about 20 miles and then did a quick break in Glasgow. Got our laundry done, shower, went out for dinner, resupply, and this morning we actually decided that we were gonna do just a short day. Well, we decided yesterday, but so we're doing only 10 miles today. It's so nice. And so that means that we left only 10:30 because we are just gonna be there pretty early for 10 miles. 10 miles feels nothing right now. So that's gonna be a nice day. Get there to shelter area early and then we just get to relax again. And then we do have about 4 days that we're gonna do longer miles to get to Waynesboro. So that's gonna be great. Good morning from AT. Look at this, 800 miles, fantastic. So that feels great. Only about 300 miles to go to Harpers Ferry, which is the halfway point. Can't wait. We're doing about 5 days stretch at the moment, so my backpack is pretty heavy and pretty high up as well. So we are getting to Waynesboro and then we are going to head to Shenandoah National Park. I can't wait to see that one. Wow, look at this. This is the most elaborate footbridge that we have come to. Wow. I never thought that I was gonna see footbridge. Looks like almost like a suspension bridge over this river. That's pretty awesome. And it's just for us. And currently just for me. It's pretty beautiful. These kind of mornings are so worth it. This bridge is bouncy. Very bouncy bridge. Amazing. Just came across this little sign about Brown Mountain Creek community. There's the creek. And for the next 1.4 miles up that trail there, basically there's abandoned areas where the freed slaves built their homes and had their farms in there in the early 1900s. So that's where we're heading at the moment. It's a lot more interesting information that you can get if you ever want to listen to the Green Tunnel, which is the history of an Appalachian trail. It's on podcast and Spotify, so I highly recommend if you're ever interested on listening to anything about AT. Anyway, so I'm gonna see what kind of area this is. Hello from a spy rock. I have no idea why it's called spy rock, but there we go. Here we are on top of this pretty amazing view. It's almost 360 behind me, obviously. Or I'm going to turn you this way. So it's pretty cold. And we are going that way. Here I am on another suspension bridge that has been built for people hiking and crossing this river. Very bouncy, pretty cool. This is a Thai river, and we're going to be camping right over there next to the river. It's going to be a pretty cool night. Well, this morning is a bit of a exercise. It is rocks everywhere, so this is going to be interesting climb. So we're climbing about 6 miles up. Luckily this section apparently is going to be like 2 miles of this, so wow, this is going to be fun. Hi everyone, we are going to town. Oh, Waynesboro. I don't know, gateway to, I don't know, Shenandoah? Maybe, maybe not. Well, it is. So, we are about 2 miles out. I feel like crap. I'm trying to get over my head cold very slowly. And I feel like I'm slowing everybody down because I'm not super strong at the moment. So we keep having these little speed bumps here. Whoop, that we have to go over. I think they're like the braking system that they have for the trucks. When they, you know, brakes fail, they have to go uphill, slow down. I think this is the equivalent for the hikers. If their brakes fail, they stop themselves right over here. Just kidding, it's obviously for water. So there we go. So they have these huge things dug out by the club to push the water out, so we don't have to suffer from a massive river. That's very nice. We are Rockfish Gap, where we're gonna catch our shuttle to town. And first thing I'm gonna go to do is, I think I'm gonna have a shower first, followed by food. I've been craving for croissants. I've been craving for smoked salmon and cream cheese. So I think that's gonna be my meal. All right. Now I just need to find the shoulder climber. Alright, so if you're wondering why we look weird and dressed strangely when we come to towns, well, that's because everything's dirty, so we need to have loaner clothes, which is right over here. So we pick the most outrageous looking outfits usually, and that's what we're gonna wear in town. So this is what my bed looks like when I'm resupplying. So there we go. A lot of high calorie snacks that I'm trying to eat. Here's 3 days of breakfast. And I'm going to be using a lot of full fat milk powder on everything. My dinner is actually quite small area right over here. And then there's just calories, chocolate, and of course the Sour Patch Kids that I love eating. And even got some bacon jerky. So there we go. That's for the next 3 days. Nice. I thought I'd do a quick segment about my summer gear. So I'm just about to send my winter gear off, and so I'm just going to show you a little bit what I've been carrying and what I'll be continuing to carry. So first of all, I've already sent a couple things home or to my brother in New York before. So I had an orange, the Sea to Summit winter liner, which I already used for at least 2 months. About 2 weeks ago, I sent it home, and I got this silk liner, which is much nicer now when it gets warmer. And also my puffer jacket. So I've had this one for several years, and it's super lightweight Montbell, but I felt like this one was a little bit warmer for the beginning of the March and April, so I used the Feather Friends jacket, and it's been fantastic. And now I'm going to use this for the summer period, and it's so light. It's extremely light to carry. Also, I have like fake Crocs that I'm going to send off. They were just easy with my socks and everything, but now I'm just going to have my sandals with me, which are nice for the summer period. Also, I've already sent my heavy mid layer off, and this is just my like a little sun hoodie that I'm gonna have when I need it. And the biggest change is probably gonna be my Feathered Friends sleeping bag, which is a 10-degree bag. It's been really nice and warm, and so that is gonna go for until it gets cold again. And I just got a brand new from Lion Equipment. I got a quilt. So this is a 20-degree quilt that I'm going to be carrying from now on, and that's going to be probably absolutely fine and warm enough for now. And so a few things that I'm not going to change and I'm going to continue to carry is this pad. So I got the Nemo Tensor regular insulated pad. It's been really nice and warm. So I will be continuing to keep this. I thought about changing it to a non-insulated, but look, the weight difference is not a huge amount. So you know what, I'm just going to continue to carry it. That's the pump sack for it. And of course, my tent, which is duplex, Z-Pack duplex. So that will obviously stay the same. So that's my sort of bigger gear things that I'm going to continue to keep and to have. And recently, if you looked at my previous posts, I did change my pack. So I started with Cossamer Mariposa, which was absolutely super comfortable. I love the Cossamer bags, but unfortunately, because of my sort of weight amount that I started to carry with the food and everything, I felt like I needed to have a little bit more frame, so I went with this Osprey Asia 55, and it's been really comfortable, and it's super light, the new models, and it's got nice mesh at the back, so to give some air. So yeah, so that's the biggest gears at the moment. Clothing wise is pretty much staying the same, you know, the normal t-shirts and stuff like that. The only thing that I have obviously checked out from this is my winter sleeping gear, which was the Merino 250. So they've gone home. So, well, actually, they didn't go home. I checked them out. They were so full of holes. So that has been all gotten rid of. And so when it gets cold again, I'll get some new ones.